It's Zoro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that shaped the modern world like no other. World War II. It's a vast, complex subject, but stick with me, and we'll navigate the key events together. Let's get right into it. So, how did this colossal conflict even begin? To understand it, we have to rewind to the end of World War I. Germany was hit with the Treaty of Versailles, which placed heavy blame and crippling economic reparations on the nation. This created widespread resentment and economic hardship, setting the stage for extremist ideologies to take root. In Italy, Benito Mussolini and his fascist party rose to power. And in Germany, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party capitalized on the public's anger and desperation. By the mid-1930s, the warning signs were flashing. Germany began to rearm, violating the treaty, and started expanding its territory. They reoccupied the Rhineland, annexed Austria, and then set their sights on Czechoslovakia. The world's major powers, hoping to avoid another devastating war, adopted a policy of appeasement, essentially giving in to Hitler's demands. But this only emboldened him. The final straw came on September 1st, 1939. Germany invaded Poland, employing a new, terrifying military tactic called Blitzkrieg, or lightning war. This involved fast-moving, overwhelming force, with tanks and air power working in concert. In response to this aggression, Britain and France finally declared war on Germany, and World War II officially began. The early years of the war saw staggering success for the Axis powers, primarily Germany, Italy, and Japan. Germany quickly overran much of Europe, including Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and, most shockingly, France. Britain stood almost alone, heroically defending itself during the Battle of Britain, where its Royal Air Force fought off the German Luftwaffe in the skies. The war then expanded into a truly global conflict. Germany made the fateful decision to invade the Soviet Union in June 1941, opening up a massive and brutal Eastern Front. Then, on December 7, 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on the U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor. This act brought the United States, with its immense industrial power, into the war on the side of the Allies. The tide began to turn around 1942 and 1943. Key Allied victories, like the Battle of Stalingrad on the Eastern Front, where the Soviet army encircled and defeated an entire German army, and the Battle of Midway in the Pacific, where the U.S. Navy crippled the Japanese fleet, marked crucial turning points. In North Africa, Allied forces pushed the Axis out, preparing the way for an invasion of Italy. The beginning of the end in Europe came on June 6, 1944. Allied forces launched the largest amphibious invasion in history, landing on the beaches of Normandy in France. This opened a critical second front, forcing Germany to fight on two sides. After months of intense fighting, the Allies pushed into Germany, with Soviet troops closing in from the east and the Western Allies from the west. Hitler's regime crumbled. Germany officially surrendered in May 1945. However, the war in the Pacific raged on. The fighting against Japan was incredibly fierce, with island-hopping campaigns across vast distances. To avoid a bloody invasion of the Japanese mainland and bring a swift end to the war, the United States made the difficult and controversial decision to use a new, devastating weapon. In August 1945, atomic bombs were dropped on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. A few days later, Japan announced its surrender, officially ending World War II. The aftermath was immense. The war resulted in an estimated 70 to 85 million casualties, making it the deadliest conflict in human history. It led to the creation of the United Nations to promote international cooperation and prevent future conflicts. It also redrew the world map and kicked off the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union, a new era of global tension that would last for decades. And that's a whirlwind tour of World War II. It's a heavy topic, but understanding it is crucial to understanding the world we live in today. I hope this overview was helpful. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history. Let me know in the comments what other historical events you'd like me to cover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.